Hey, I'm finally back and I've been getting my life together. So I took a break from making videos for a bit, but I successfully moved to Portland, Oregon at the beginning of June, and then started working at Starbucks like a little over a week after moving here. And so, yeah, I've just been busy with like getting things together and unpacking and buying furniture. But anyway, I really love Portland. It's like there's so many trees and greenery and stuff here. Mount Hood looks freaking amazing sometimes. It's so cool. Most of the people I've interacted with are super friendly, and I really love where I work. I get weekends off, which is super cool. And we close at 5:30, so I'm not there ever too late. At the end of September, I'll be starting art school at Portland State University, and I'll be I'll be working toward my major in fine arts. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So today's speed paint is a fan art of Chloe from the game Life is Strange, and I've been a big fan of this game ever since I watched a part of a Let's Play of the game at the beginning of February 2015, and then I started watching the video and I was like, this game is so amazing, I need to buy it. So I like bought it, and it was probably one of the best games I've bought recently-ish. I suppose you could say ish. It was like 2 years ago, but yeah, it's a great game. So the game revolves around the main character, Max, and she's a photographer in high school. And then she like finds out she has powers to rewind time. And so throughout the game, she sees visions of a violent storm destroying Arcadia Bay, where she lives, and she has to save her like best friend's life, and that's Chloe, and that's who I'm painting. I think one of my favorite things about the game is how you can make different decisions, but I mean, it only slightly alters how the game turns out, and I think if they like in the next game made them impact the story more, it could feel more like consequential, but it probably would take a pretty big budget to make, you know, like multiple different endings and different cutscenes and things like that happen, so I don't know if they could actually do that. But yeah, so they announced a prequel of the game at E3, and this one takes place before the events of Life is Strange, and it revolves around Chloe and Rachel Amber, her best friend at the time. Yeah, so I pre-ordered the game, and when it was announced, I saw a Facebook post about it, and then I commented to my friend. I was like, I gotta tell someone about this, and then one of the game's directors, Web Pickers Gill, he liked my comment and my friend's reply, and so that was super cool, and I was like over the moon for the next like day. Yeah, so anyway, here's the painting showing how the storm is basically a representation of Chloe. I was inspired by double exposure photography, however, actually managing to paint a picture like of this technique is rather difficult. And I've tried it 2 times now, and the concept didn't quite like make it through, but it doesn't really bother me too much, and I still feel like this piece manages to portray the vision I had in mind. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. I did some like studies of Chloe's face, and it's difficult to paint off of a 3D model rather than a real person, because it like is pretty easy to accidentally get into the uncanny valley, because their faces are almost human but not quite, and I was trying to make it a little more human, so then it just started looking really bad. So I kept drawing it, and so I'm pretty glad with how it turned out. I wish I had painted this on actual watercolor paper instead of my sketchbook, because the paper's buckling pretty bad. But oh well, that's just a technical thing. yeah, so I'm pretty excited with how it turned out, and I'm super excited for the game. I think it's coming out at the end of August. So yeah, I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to play a good game. I think it's only like the first game. I don't know. It's probably only like $15 now. Might be on I don't know. That might be on sale on Steam or something. But yeah, so I recommend that game. It's kind of dorky and they make silly references and I don't know. It's just really teenagery. But I like how dorky it was. It was pretty great. Anyway, so yeah, that's my painting, and I hope I'll be making more videos soon, and I hope I'll be putting them out at a relative like pace. But I don't know, with like school coming up. I mean, I have a while, but I'm going on some trips and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to manage to do that. But yeah, it was nice making a video again, and I'll definitely make one soon, sooner or later. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.